So, I was reading a book. It's called Babel-17. Now, I don't know about you, but in the middle of boring parts, it's the perfect time to put comedy that just wakes up the reader. Now, let's see where it was. So, I don't know exactly how to pronounce this. I just take it as name. But Dr. Tamorabra had trained it for 2 weeks with fresh dug earthworms to surprise her. The bird looked over its left shoulder and droned, "Hello, Rydra. It's a fine day out and I'm happy." Screaming. As unexpected as that. He thought she'd started to laugh, but her face was contorted. She began to beat at something with her arms, stagger backwards, fall. The scream rasped near collapsed lungs. Choked, rasped again. He ran to gather up her flailing, hysterical figure, while the drone of the bird's voice undercut her wailing. "It's a fine day out, and I'm happy." He'd seen acute anxiety attacks before, but this shook him. When she could talk about it later, she simply said tensely with white lips, "It frightened me." Which would have been it, had the damn bird not gotten loose 3 days later and flown up into the antenna net he and Rydra had put together for amateur radio status crafter, with which she could listen to the hyperstat communications of the transport ships in this arm of the galaxy. A wing and leg got caught, and it began to beat against one of the hotlines so that you could see sparks in the sunlight. "We've got to get him out of there," Rydra cried. Her fingertips were over her mouth, but as she looked at the bird, he could see the color draining from under her tan. "I'll take care of it, honey," he said. "You just forget about him. If he hits that wire a couple more times, he'll be dead." A bird saying, "It's a fine day out and I'm happy." Yeah. It's a minor bird. It'll talk to you. Say hello. Babel-17. That's definitely unexpected. I wouldn't expect that. It just came out of nowhere. I'm like, what? But yeah.